What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving holiday. And now we're on to the weekend of racing on Thanksgiving weekend, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's highlight. There's a ton of great stakes races, but maybe this is the highlight of the whole thing. It's Kentucky Jockey Club Stakes, a Grade 2 race, a mile and a 16th at Churchill Downs. This will be on Saturday, November 26th. It's race 11. We've got a field of 9. Let's not forget, last year this ended up being a key race to watch for, as many of the horses coming out of this race went on to win or at least run very well in prep races in their next couple of starts. So will we see the same this time? We're going to find out. Let's talk about a few of them here. Let's talk about my top choice and horse I really like in this spot. Like I said, field of 9. I like the horse almost all the way to the outside. The number 8, Instant Coffee for me. Brad Cox, the trainer. Luis Saez jumping aboard for the second straight time. Last time out was in the Breeders Futurity, got beat 7 lengths in that race, but still ran pretty darn well and was just a head away from third in that race. Forte, who won the Breeders Futurity at Keeneland, went on to win the Breeders Cup Juvenile. So obviously very tough race coming out of there. Loggins is another horse that finished second that day by a neck or a nose, I think it was actually. That's another horse right there in the mix. And right there with a shot once he comes back from a layoff of being a pretty nice horse. So Instant Coffee coming out of that Breeders Futurity, stretching out a distance for the second straight time today. I think he's going to be pretty tough to beat. I think it's a good sign Saez gets aboard once again. On debut, Instant Coffee, 7 furlong race at Saratoga, come running late and won. And so 2 races, pretty solid in both of them. I think he's going to be tough in this spot. I like Instant Coffee quite a bit. The number 1, Curly Jack, obviously seems to be the class of the field, a Grade 3 winner, which he won over this track and at this distance 2 races back in the Iroquois. Parlayed that into a 5th place finish in the Breeders Cup Juvenile. Never really a threat. Got up in around the 2nd, 3rd spot, kind of stalking and went backwards. Ended up getting 5th. We'll see what happens with Curly Jack. I'm not a huge fan of this horse, but this spot over this track at the same distance that he won the Iroquois, I think you got to take a look at him as well. One horse to the outside of the number 8 Instant Coffee is the number 9 Cyclone Mischief. I think this horse is sneaky. Dale Romans brings this horse in off of a maiden special weight win at Keeneland at this distance, where the horse won by 5 1/4. Pretty good debut race for Dale Romans over this track, going 1 mile, got third, only beaten 3/4 of a length. I think this horse has a big future. I don't know if we're going to see the absolute best out of Cyclone Mischief on Saturday in this spot. I think this horse is pretty darn good. I think he's talented. I think he's going to get out towards the front going a mile and 16th here. And we're going to see a pretty solid effort out of him. So number 9, Cyclone Mischief, maybe a long shot to look at here that's got a shot to get the job done. So on top, I'm going to go number 8, Instant Coffee. In second, I'm going to go with the number 1, Curly Jack. And in third, I'm going Cyclone Mischief. This week, I put out a Kentucky Derby top 5 list. None of these horses were in it. Will one of them sneak into it, or even 2 of them sneak into it after this weekend? Tune in on Monday to find out about that as I release a new Kentucky Derby top 5. But for this weekend, none of them are in the top 5 that are in the Kentucky Jockey Club. That can certainly change. There's some potential, I should say, stars in this race, or at least potential pretty solid horses. So 8, 1, and 9 are my picks for the Kentucky Jockey Club. Thanks, everybody, for watching this one. Hit like if you like it. Hit subscribe if you really like it. Want to get alerted anytime we do videos like this. And most importantly, good luck if you're playing Churchill Downs on Saturday, November 26th, Stars of Tomorrow Day.
RacingDudes.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track across the country. We're ramping up for the 2023 Kentucky Derby, and we want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to Racing Dudes YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you never miss a single video. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.